simple cleaning violations to these rules.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Doncic. Lewis is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Sensabaugh in at small forward. And for Denver, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the 3. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Lewis gets the bucket.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Pass to Brown. And here's Jokic. Off target from three-point range. Lewis attacking. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. For 3, Murray. A rebound by the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost in your second unit.
Doncic with it, outguarded by Murray. Lewis with the 3. The shot, no good. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it down.
Pass to Drummond. From deep. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Drummond. Lewis has got 8 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Stan, for coaches who are on the hot seat, how in the world do they stay focused?
Well, Kevin, I think, look, most coaches have very thick skins. You're going to get criticized every day. You have to know that when you get into the profession, and you just got to stay focused on the things you can control. And my brother always used to tell me, don't worry about criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from.
That's pretty good advice in itself.
It is.
Goodness. Pass to Jokic, and stolen by Drummond. MP right side. Bucket is good. 10 points for him.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
And Denver has possession, trailing by 5. Now Murray. He had 27 points last game. Down low, Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
You know, very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size, he's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
And there is some news coming out of Minnesota. Let's get the update from Shams Charania about the Timberwolves. Shams?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. They recognize they had to round out their offense, and I'm told they're bringing in Zach LaVine. That's a major weapon for this team. It's a big move for this franchise, and it signifies their intent to be aggressive moving forward.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Jokic against Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Jokic is such an intelligent player. He'll bait guys into a foul, whether it's with the pump fake or something else.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets trail by 8. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Strother. Outside Porter. Here's Pickett. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. The Nuggets with another miss. MP from deep 3-point land. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
They've got Michael Porter, and it's Downton in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Warriors was outstanding. He tallied 50 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Pass to Porter. Here's Downton. Right wing. Here's Holmes. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Downton passes to Bassett. To the inside. And stolen by Russell. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Yeah, the anticipation. Russell on top of the play there. Gets the steal, then gets his boys out in the open floor.
To the paint. Here's Porter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And some changes here for the Lakers. And Sabah is checked in, and it's wide in for Austin Reeves. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. In the corner, it's MP. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Porter, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the basket by MP.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Brown. Here's Strother. Porter outside. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Lewis. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Here's Brown. Over to the left wing. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And a wide open look for Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And MP with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Murray looking around. To the middle, here's Porter. Pass to Brown. Traps in the tray. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's MP. That one doesn't go.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Jokic, covered by MP. It's Jokic inside.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
MP's shot is good. MP's got 31 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Portis against Jokic. Pass to Porter. Plenty of space. Good on the jump shot. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
Lewis. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray with it. Guarded by Doncic. Murray kicks to Jokic. No good there. And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Halftime is here. And what better way to... Any trades going down in the studio that I need to know about, fellas?
Well, Kenny refused to trade his donut with mine this morning.
Yeah, you already had taken a whole monster bite out of it. Like, I don't want to use donut.
That's an authentic Shack Bite donut, probably worth millions. You missed out.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Nuggets.
I get trying to...
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Drummond. Kobe White is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's MP. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
White, good.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now, here's Porter. Jokic with it. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. The Lakers, number 1.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
That bucket in no time at all. Lewis has got 34 points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Lewis.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
Outside, Porter. Gordon against MP. Jokic with the screen on MP. From 10 feet out. Rebound the Lakers. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Murray outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 17. Lewis attacking.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. The Nuggets making a switch here. Strother's checked in. Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Strother. Gordon a screen. Fires from deep. Strother no good. Los Angeles has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Jokic with his screen on White. Here's Strother. The Nuggets with another miss. Lakers leading by 21. MP kicks to Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Lewis with the 3. Good on the triple. MP's got 43 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
Here's MP. Gordon with the defensive effort. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Strother. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Lakers. Bobby Portis has checked in for Andre Drummond. Dunn comes in for Kobe White. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Luka Doncic.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
For Los Angeles, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
No good on the second free throw.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And he nails the third. Here's Rupert. 36 seconds left in the third. Outside, Porter lets the three fly. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, look at the soft delivery for MP. Floating it up there.
Here's Rupert. Out to the right wing. The wing jumper off target. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general.
Substitution on the court.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is so consistent from three.
Outside, Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
In the corner, it's MP. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Nuggets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Outside, Gordon. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Lewis will not go. This is off the front iron. Denver's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him. I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Outside, Russell. Lewis with the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Lewis has got 56 points in the game.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt. Brown.
12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Murray outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance.
Great win tonight, MP.